19 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Friday morning. It is May 20th, 2016. Good morning. 67 degrees here at the studios of The Source, WOCA, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall, just outside the WOCA commissary, where you too can get a bite to eat. Today's forecast, let me tell you what it says here. Let's see here. Let me be the amateur weatherman, read what the professional weatherman has posted. Okay. There's a 40% chance of rain today, partly cloudy with afternoon showers or thunderstorms, highs around 86, wind from the west-southwest if you're flying a kite and flying a balloon. And there you go. Lows tonight around 70. Tomorrow there's a 30% chance of rain, and Sunday it still says clear skies. And highs in the upper 80s, the whole thing. Nice. Every day, highs in the upper 80s. That is your amateur weatherman forecast. I don't wear green because I don't want you to be able to see through my clothing. Oh, this is radio. It doesn't apply here.
No.
You know when they wear green on the TV thing?
Oh, I know those green.
Good morning,
yeah.
Robin. How are you this morning? It's
good,
Friday.
Good. I know, it's wonderful.
It feels good.
Doesn't it feel good? It does.
Tomorrow is Ocala's Got Talent. Looking forward to it.
Me too.
Tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock. It's a little bit of a drive north, but it's really not that much. You know, go up 301. Don't confuse 301 with 441. I know in Ocala we have 3 or 4 different names for that stretch of road, but
exactly.
About 301 bears to the right. Go to Citra. Right. Go just Phoenix House is the most probably the best labeled facility there, and it's right after Phoenix House. Mm-hmm. Don't go into Phoenix House. That's not where the talent show is. The talent show is at the heart of Florida Youth Ranch, right after Phoenix House. On the right side, there's a beautiful facility. On the outside, it doesn't really look like much, to be honest with you. As far as the auditorium I'm talking about, the facility is immaculate, really clean. It's an orphanage, as you know, and but the building they use for the show is outstanding. First of all, it is comfortable. The seats are comfortable. It's air conditioned. They're going to serve some delicious food. Joe Martone, one of the best showmen I've ever met and known, throws prizes to the audience.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't stop.
It looked like they were having fun on the video that you captured from the semifinals.
If you go there and pay $15, you'll be contributing $15 to the Heart of Florida Youth Ranch because all of the money goes to them. It's their fundraiser for the kids that live there. They're orphans, and one day they'll be very glad that they had a facility like Heart of Florida Youth Ranch.
Yeah.
Thank God they have somebody who cares for them.
Oh, certainly.
But if you want to save $5, I would come here to WOCA. Patsy has tickets for $10. And tomorrow is the date, so you can't get them tomorrow.
That's
Not
right.
here anyway, because there'll be nobody here tomorrow.
No.
If you wait till tomorrow, you're going to spend an extra, $5 a person.
Yep.
But anyway, that extra $5, put it in your pocket. And then get some food. They have some good food there.
Exactly.
And then just enjoy the show. Joe puts on a great show. The 5 talented young people are really outstanding. I mean, truly, top notch. Tom Schmitz is a great entertainer as well. He's down on the floor as a judge.
Yep.
But he's got a microphone, and he makes the show that much better as well. As does Jay Perrette, one of the other judges. She's also got kind of an edge to her.
Yeah, she does. She's a cool lady. Very funny.
And then Sharita Cox, who's the sweetest lady you're ever going to meet, used to be a can girl at 6 Gun Territory, and just a beautiful singer, beautiful lady.
Yep, she's a musician. She knows her stuff.
And the 5 kids. Let's see. There's one girl dancer. She dances like I don't know how we do those things. There's a male guitar player singer, James Taylor-esque kind of a guy, really good. And then 3 female singers. One sounds like Broadway. One sounds like opera, I guess, or Christian opera, I guess you would say. And the 12-year-old, and when I say 12-year-old, don't picture a 12-year-old. She sounds like an adult, I'm telling you.
Yeah, they do.
But what is
really
she? Her songs, I guess, would be like Broadway-esque too, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, really, really, really talented young people. And the big thing is you're going to have fun.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it. So
for sure.
That's my tomorrow. That's why.
Exactly. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow, you and I.
Well, let me tell you what we're doing this morning. Did I skip that? I'm jumping a day ahead.
That's okay.
Got a bunch of news this morning. I'm so glad we don't have a guest at 7:35 because I got so many news stories.
Nice.
Yesterday we had some wonderful guests. So
yeah, they were great.
Anyway, so we have
Vets for Energy. They were here for a whole hour with us yesterday.
I remember. Yeah, I recall that.
I know. We were here.
So we've got news and commentary at 7:35. 8:35 news without commentary, and we've got the local, state, and international news. A story out of Egypt Air is just...
Yeah.
Don't know what happened there. Nobody knows what happened, I would guess, yet.
No, not yet. Too soon.
9:05, Jim George will be here. He is our Professor Gadget. I don't know if he's going to come to. I hope he does. It was fun having him at the table 2 weeks ago. He came to Ocala's Got Talent with his wife. Beautiful wife, Brenda.
Yeah, Brenda. She's absolutely gorgeous.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty coming on today. There will be a brand new theme song for that show.
That's right. I look forward to it
every week. Every time he's on, yes, it's a brand new theme song. The only show with the ever-changing theme song.
Yes, for sure.
Ocala Magazine Radio, the effervescent Kelly Hart will be here talking about what's between the covers of that magazine.
Yep.
Somebody asked about Kelly the other day. Oh, it was that recording artist. He wanted to know how to get a hold of her. And I said, well, let me give it a magazine. It's the best calling card you're ever going to have for somebody.
Exactly. Just call the magazine. Somebody there will help you.
Legal Lane at 10:35. I got to come up with an adjective for Vanessa.
Yeah, because she is so fantabulous. She is awesome.
Fantabulous.
She is
That's a Wisconsinism, isn't it?
That's right. But Vanessa is the coolest woman you're ever going to want to meet.
Vanessa is an attorney here in Ocala. She focuses on all kinds of law. Mm-hmm. And so if you have any legal questions, you're invited to call during that segment at 10:35. Otherwise, we'll just have fun with Vanessa.
And she's so genuine, too.
Yes, she is. Fun with Joe today. Today is National Exercise Your Brain Day.
Okay.
So we will exercise our brain with some trivia questions. Yesterday, I had a segment planned for Galen that we didn't get to, so I'm going to do it today.
Okay.
I rediscovered Boy's Life. Mm-hmm. Boy's Life is a magazine that was sent to Boy Scouts.
Uh-huh.
When I was a kid, I was not a Boy Scout. Mm-hmm. My 3 brothers were all Boy Scouts. Mm-hmm. You may be saying, now, Larry, how come you were left out of that thing? How come you don't come? Because I didn't want to be a Boy Scout. Uh-huh. I wanted to learn how to play a musical instrument. And you know, when you're one of 5 kids and mom and dad are working really hard to earn money so that each of those 5 kids gets something really good.
That they want, yes.
That they want. Mm-hmm. Boy Scouts cost money. So does accordion lessons. Mm-hmm. I chose accordion lessons. So that's the explanation. My sister took dancing lessons, by the way, if you wanted to know.
Nice.
So there you go. So anyway, but I still benefited from the magazine. The Boys Life magazine would show up at the house, and of course we would all read it. I used to love reading this magazine. It was always fun. Mm-hmm. So I found it online, boyslife.org, by the way, if you're looking for it. And so I wanted to share with Galen some of the stuff it has on the website. I don't know if the magazine is still printed as a paper magazine, but I'm glad it still exists, even if it is as an online entity. Mm-hmm. But anyway, they've got a you make the call baseball umpire quiz.
Nice.
Oh, and I was reading the comments from people who took it. It says, I got 100%. Oh, I don't know a thing about baseball, and I even got 60%. Another one says, it's too easy.
Oh, my gosh.
Another one says, if you're an actual ump, it's really easy. Another one says umpire for minor league. Anyway, easy, in fact, too easy. So I'm guessing this is easy for baseball people. But
gosh.
What do I know?
Nice.
Today, in addition to being National Exercise Your Brain Day, it is. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
National Be a Millionaire Day.
Okay. You can play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and
no, they want you to start a savings account, review your financial portfolio, review your investments, add to your 401k, pay off your credit cards.
There you go.
Review your spending habits.
Yeah. Yes.
Story of my life. It's also National Pick Strawberries Day.
Oh, how wonderful.
National Quiche Lorraine Day.
Okay. It's
National Bike to Work Day.
Nice.
It's National Defense Transportation Day. I guess drive a tank somewhere.
Get a Humvee.
National Endangered Species Day. Mm-hmm. National Pizza Party Day. Pizza Party.
There you go.
And National NASCAR Day. Wow, a lot of stuff today.
Gosh, cool.
A lot of stuff today.
How do we fit it all in?
I don't know how we fit it all in. So you remember earlier this year, I don't really remember when this was exactly, but there was an article from, I can't remember if it was the state attorney's office or not. But anyway, they want to replace a statue up in Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah, you had that story.
The statue is of a Confederate soldier, Confederate General Edmund Kirby Smith. They don't want him to represent Florida. There are 2 statues that represent Florida.
Right, you had that story.
Yeah, they wanted. I guess the one that represents Florida that's staying there is the guy who invented the air conditioner, right?
Yes.
So they want to replace this guy. They say, nah, it's not because he was a Confederate. It's because he didn't spend much time in Florida. Take it for what you want. But anyway, so they're again asking for input from citizens. Who should they replace the statue with? I know Jim Penna made a suggestion. Marco Rubio said it should be Tim Tebow. John Thrasher, the Florida State University president, says it should be Bobby Bowden. They want to know what you think. If you want to tell them, they have a website, Jim, or anybody who's interested, dos.myflorida.com. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Rich Dennison. Egyptian military reporting debris and passenger belongings from the Egypt Air flight that disappeared yesterday, spotted in the sea about 200 miles north of Alexandria, Egypt.
The search will continue in this area. Below Crete, the island of Karpathos and off the coast of Alexandria, desperately now searching for those black boxes which will give more information about what happened.
Fox's Benjamin Hall, 66 passengers and crew were aboard that flight. A jury finding the owner of an Aurora, Colorado movie theater not liable for the 2012 shooting that left 12 dead.
An attorney for Cinemark said if you hold them liable, then you have to hold any company liable for anything that happens on their property, regardless of whether or not the action was foreseeable.
Fox's Jessica Rosenthal. The travel industry gearing up for a busy summer season. AAA is predicting 38 million people will travel on Memorial Day weekend, the most since 2005. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Today, my new dad threw a barbecue.
Today, my new son and I threw a barbecue.
There were burgers and chicken.
I burnt everything. The burgers, the chicken, the salad.
They were delicious.
They were awful.
And then we had watermelon.
I'm allergic to watermelon.
And then we played catch.
I broke Mr. Lewis's window, Mrs. Wakeham's window, Mrs. Wakeham's windshield. And then, somehow, my hand. My hand!
And then my dad even let me drive his car.
The hospital's on the right! It was a rough day.
It was a great day.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are. For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
Next time you're thinking about beating the train, think again. It takes a typical freight train traveling 50 miles an hour, 1.5 miles to stop. That's nearly 18 football fields. Don't try to beat the train. Florida's roads can be highways or dieways. The choice is yours. A message from Operation Lifesaver.
This message also brought to you by your friends here at WOCA News Talk 1370.
Hey Ocala, this is Kelly Hart, Executive Editor of Ocala Magazine. Did you know last year Ocala Magazine won more awards in excellence than any other publication in Florida? And this year, Ocala Magazine was named Best Consumer Magazine in the state. Now you can join me every Friday at 10 a.m. on Ocala Magazine Radio, where we bring the pages of Ocala Magazine to life, right here on The Source. Ocala Magazine thanks you for making us number one. And remember, there is only one Ocala Magazine.
Hey, I'm Gary.
And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
WOCA, Be sure to tune in to Ocala's longest-running morning radio talk show.
AM Ocala Live from 7 a.m. till noon, weekdays.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Visit the WOCA website at www.woca.com.
Yeah. How you doing out there? Doing okay? Good. I'm glad you're doing okay. 68 degrees here at the studios. All right, let's look at some of the news items. Do we have anything public service related, Rob? Anything? What's in there? Any veterans things? Next week is Memorial Day weekend, right?
Yeah, a week from Monday. Yeah, we've got the graduation schedule.
We don't
got
need
the
that.
Appleton Museum.
Okay. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Let's see. Well, we'll start with a fun one, I guess.
Okay.
Researchers have confirmed that a researcher from the University of Florida, by the way, has confirmed that 3 crocodiles are from the Nile. 3 crocodiles here in Florida, I should say, near Miami. They say it is possible that more of the crocodiles could be out there. The big question: how did they get here?
We've always had crocodiles.
These are Nile crocodiles from the Nile, Robin.
Oh, so they did some traveling.
They did some traveling. DNA testing proves that the 3 animals captured in 2009, 2011, and 2014 are Nile crocs.
Gosh.
Nile crocs are believed to be responsible for up to 200 fatalities annually in sub-Saharan Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, the guy from the University of Florida, his name is Kenneth Crisco, Krysko.
Mm-hmm.
He works at the Florida Museum of Natural History. By the way, if you've never gone to this museum, this is an awesome museum up at the university.
It is amazing.
I can't stress it enough. It's free, but they ask, for $1 or whatever when you walk in, but it is free.
Yeah, it is
It is
free.
a fabulous museum right on the campus. Okay.
Yep.
Well, anyway,
they ask for a donation.
That's where he works, and he said the crocodile DNA matches genetically, meaning they are related to one another, but they did not match the Nile crocs kept at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So,
well, good. Disney's off the hook now.
What are they? Well, you know what you're picturing, Captain Hook.
Exactly.
That's what you're picturing. You're picturing the crocodile that took that hand off.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what he does? He clicks?
Oh, it's the clock.
Oh, it's a clock.
In the crocodile stomach.
Oh, the clock. Oh, okay. See, I don't even remember the story.
Yeah, Disney's off the hook.
Robin, didn't you work at a custard stand?
Yes, I did.
Where was that custard stand?
Across the street from the airport in Milwaukee.
In Milwaukee?
Yep.
Was it called Leon's?
No, it's called Al's.
Okay. A popular custard stand in Milwaukee says its employees must speak English on the job and can't take orders given in foreign languages.
Oh, good for them.
Ron Schneider, the owner of Leon's Frozen Custard, a family-owned business since 1942.
Oh, nice.
Could be the one you worked at. Maybe Leon put his name on there. Is standing by his 10-year-old policy, which only recently came to light among customers. Hey, come on. It's America, he says. We've spoken in English for a long, long time.
Exactly.
Any foreign language is going to be a whole nother problem. You're kidding me.
See that? That's
Any foreign language is going to be a whole nother problem. Oh, I love that. What I'm trying to avoid is when people come up here, get waited on in a different language because there happens to be an employee who speaks that language. It's going to get disruptive if we have to become bilingual, trilingual, or anything else.
Good for him. Good for him.
He's selling custard,
I know.
Leon's, considered a Wisconsin landmark. There you go.
Well, I'll have to check it out.
Maybe that's the one you worked at.
He could have. He could have bought it from Al when he died.
You better not say bonjour, madame. Bonjour, madame.
Well, I can understand where he's coming from. You know, when people go over to France or even up to Quebec, I mean, like when you went to Quebec with Alex, you tried to, you know, have some phrases and stuff, and people appreciate that.
I asked, where's the toilet? Where's the bathroom? And she said something, and I said, I don't understand the answer.
Yeah.
I know the question. I know how to ask. I just don't understand.
Well, they hear the stories coming from Miami.
Speaking of bathrooms,
okay.
A recent editorial in North Carolina's leading newspaper says that when it comes to transgender issues, girls must get used to seeing male genitalia in school locker rooms.
The president's daughters, Sasha and Malia, need to make a public statement on national television how they feel about this.
Don't drag the girls into it.
Yeah, but you know, that's good for everybody's daughters.
I'm just saying, leave the
him.
kids. Let the adults figure this out. Responding to the Obama administration's nationwide directive that public schools must allow transgender students to use the bathroom they feel most comfortable with, the Charlotte Observer's editorial board has likened the issue to civil rights legislation. Here's a quote from their newspaper. This is what the Obama administration nudged the rest of the country toward Friday, reads the editorial, which was published May 13th, but is now gaining national attention. Yes, the thought of male genitalia in girls' locker rooms and vice versa might be distressing to some, but the battle for equality...
To some.
It's always distressing to me. But the battle for equality has always been in part about overcoming discomfort.
Yeah, so the majority doesn't rule. This country was founded on the majority rules, and it sure doesn't rule.
You kind of get used to seeing male genitalia.
There you go.
I'm not even used to seeing this.
Yeah, you guys.
Why do the girls have to get used to it?
That's right.
I don't. Robin.
when you guys are in the men's room, you know, or in locker rooms,
you saw this video on the New York subway. This guy dancing around, basically with everything hanging out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was not pretty. I got to get used to that. I don't even want to see it.
You can see dances by the naked.
Why do you think men have big bellies? They don't want to see it. If I eat enough, maybe it'll go away. If I eat enough, maybe I'll have like an eclipse effect. I knew a guy one time who said, "How come?" This is how he spoke. How come something so ugly feels so good? That's what he said.
Well,
another story. Moving on. Prosecutors may reveal more details today in the case against two former Virginia Tech students accused of plotting to kidnap and murder a socially awkward 13-year-old girl last January.
Oh gosh.
Socially awkward. David Eisenhower, 18 years old, is charged with kidnapping and first-degree murder in the stabbing death of Nicole Lovell. Natalie Keepers, 19 years old, is charged with being an accessory and helping to hide the body. One big question remains is why. The prosecutor declined to comment on the possible motive or what would be revealed today. Sad story.
Yeah, but she helped. She needs to go to jail for life.
Sean Diddy Combs.
Die. Uh-huh.
Next story. Sean Diddy Combs will head up a star-studded tribute today to the notorious B.I.G., who would have celebrated his 44th birthday on Sunday. The Bad Boy Family reunion at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York will include performances from Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, Lil' Kim, Maze, French Montana, Total.
I've not heard of that.
Mario Winans, hip-hop trio The Lox, R&B quartet 112, and Faith Evans, who was married to Biggie. A Bad Boy Family reunion tour will follow this summer.
So Biggie died?
Yeah, the notorious B.I.G. Remember?
I don't even know who
you don't
he
keep
is.
up with this stuff?
I don't keep up with it. I mean, I've been trying to figure out who that is.
How could this have missed your radar?
I recognize Mary J. Blige's name. I love her. But I just... I have no idea who this guy is.
Next story. I should have that sound that John Tesh has.
There you go.
When it's ready for the next story.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't drag your feet ever. You always go on to next stories, which is good. I hate talking about the same thing over and over.
Here's the next story.
Okay.
A 22-year-old man and his 19-year-old girlfriend will appear in court today on charges that they murdered a family of 6 in Chicago.
Oh, my God.
Diego Uribe and Japheth Ramos were arrested yesterday in connection with the February 4th home invasion and slaying, where police say Uribe shot his 32-year-old cousin, then stabbed and beat to death the other 5 family members.
God.
Police believe Ramos acted as an accomplice. Robin, you wrote a story. And in the story, you went ahead to the year 2012 because you wrote the story in 1992.
Yeah.
And the kids in your story did not want to be in 2012 because the people were mean and greedy.
Exactly.
You, my friend, are a prophet. We will take a little break. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. More clouds and sun, warm but humid on this Friday with a couple of showers and thunderstorms mainly during the afternoon. Watch for flooding downpours, the high 87 to 91. Mostly cloudy Friday night with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm around early. Low 68 inland, 74 along the coast. For Saturday, more clouds and sun with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm, especially in the afternoon, the high 85 to 89. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
The many causes of back pain vary, some of which can be very scary. Whether your tweak begins up high in your neck or down lower just above your cheek, acupuncture can help ensure that you have a pain-free week. Come see me, Dr. Erica Olstein, at A Better You Healthcare, just off of 27th Avenue behind the Paddock Mall. Call today to set your acupuncture appointment. Call 352-615-5566 and visit abetteryouhealthcare.com.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
Hey, this is Dan. Let me ask you a few questions. Does your boat look better with the cover on? Has your car's interior seen its better days? Stop using a towel to cover up those rips in the golf cart. Isn't it about time you had it restored to better than new with a custom upholstery from Captain T? Captain T's Upholstery has been right here in Ocala for nearly 20 years, so they know how to make your ride one of a kind. Whether you want to take that classic ride back to a factory look or put your favorite sports team front and center, Captain T's Upholstery is who to call. 352-369-1810. That's 352-369-1810. Or stop by their location, 5030 South Pine Avenue in Ocala, just past the drive-in. And of course, don't forget to visit them on the web, CaptainTUpholstery.com.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
You can't put it off any longer. It's time to replace your home's AC system.
The answer is ASolvesItAll.com and an exceptionally efficient AC system. Let the pros at A show you how you can save on energy monthly and give your family added comfort. The great thing is that ASolvesItAll.com is on call 7 to 7, 7 days a week at no extra charge.
For a limited time, mention WOCA and get a special discount.
Call 877-765-4ACE or ASolvesItAll.com.
Putting the local back into radio. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. WOCA News. Variety. Information. Now. Keep your arms and legs on the inside at all times.
The most trusted name in news, Fox News, every half hour, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
WOCA.
How you doing? 69 degrees here at the studios of The Source, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall. If you ever walk past the window, wave a little bit, say howdy. A 40% chance of rain today. Thunderstorms possible in the mix. Tomorrow, a 30% chance of rain. Again, thunderstorms in the mix. Highs both today and tomorrow in the upper 80s. Sunday, sunny skies. Go do something outdoors on Sunday. And tomorrow, how about something indoors? Something like the Ocala's Got Talent show up in Citra. On 301, just past, on the right-hand side, just past the Phoenix House.
Yep.
Tickets are $10 if you get them here, but you got to do it today because tomorrow we won't be open. But you still can get tickets at the gate if you want, at the door if you want. It's a really comfortable facility. The air conditioning is unequaled. It's a really good air conditioning.
Exactly.
And you can get the tickets here for $10. The tickets otherwise are $15. I think if you're a student, they're $8, so it's even better if you're a student. and just have some fun. We're going to be there. There's some good, I didn't get the hamburgers last time. Everybody was eating the hamburgers.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe tomorrow night.
Maybe. We'll see.
Here, all right, let's look at some more news. A Louisiana lawmaker... Oh, yeah, really? All right. A Louisiana lawmaker proposed to limit exotic dancers to a maximum of 160 pounds.
Oh!
Representative Walt Ledger, a Democrat from New Orleans, brought Senate Bill 468.
Oh, it's a Senate bill.
Which would require exotic dancers at strip clubs to be at least 21 years of age to the floor of the House, and Representative Kenneth Havard, a Republican from Jacksonville, then proposed an amendment to the bill that would have required strippers to be between the ages of 21 and 28.
Forget those 30-year-olds or those 29-year-olds.
Havard's amendment also stated that the dancers shall be no more than 160 pounds in weight. The lawmaker withdrew the amendment after Representative Nancy Landry, a Republican from Lafayette, called it offensive.
This is a private business.
State Representative Julie Stokes, a Republican from Kenner, ended the ensuing chuckling in the chamber by calling the amendment an example of sexism in the male-dominated legislature. She said, "I've got to say, looking over this body, I've never been more repulsed to be a part of it." Stokes questioned what Havard was thinking when he proposed the amendment, which she called a dangerous thing to do politically. Wow, that's the end of him.
Yeah, that's right. He's done.
Call up that guy Wiener from New Jersey, wherever the heck he was from.
That's right. That's right. Just,
whatever he's doing, you might want to do the same thing. He must have found work by now.
Surely there are more important things to make, legislative bills for.
Let's see. Ferris Fest, which celebrates the classic movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, celebrates the cult classic's 30th anniversary today, and the festival kicks off in Chicago. The festival includes a movie screening, a question and answer with the stars, and other events.
Oh, my gosh.
A question and answer with the stars.
Mm-hmm.
So what was it like to make that movie 30 years ago? Oh, it was fun. What'd you do exactly? It was somebody else wrote it.
Yeah.
I really just acted in it, Yeah, but in the movie, you're seen doing this, that, and the other thing. Yeah, I didn't really do any of that stuff.
No, as a stunt guy.
It's just, when I was there, they put me there. I was just posing.
Right.
Posing.
That car that went into the water, I didn't really do that. Grady Bishop's stunt guys really were there.
All right, let's see. Blake Shelton's new album, If I'm Honest, okay, that's what it's called, If I'm Honest, goes live today.
Okay.
His album goes live. In it, the country star chronicles the highs and lows of the last 18 months of his life.
Poor baby.
Including his public divorce from singer Miranda Lambert and his budding relationship with Gwen Stefani. In an exclusive interview with the Tennessean, which is part of the USA Today network, Shelton said, "As country artists go, I think we're supposed to sing about our life experiences, and I've done that before, but not to this extent.
Poor baby.
I'm really putting my life on the line.
Oh, yeah, right.
Please pay your $9.99. Find out about my life."
That's right. That way I can jet off to Europe or someplace, or to Tahiti.
There's another story. Florida is one of the areas in the United States most vulnerable to the spread of the Zika virus, which is carried by the Aedes aegypti mosquito.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I've heard others say it that way. However, residents of the Florida Keys are opposed to Oxitec's plan to test a genetically modified mosquito.
Well, I don't blame them.
Why?
Because you never know what's going to happen.
Oh, they want organic mosquitoes, I guess.
There.
Well, the genetically modified mosquito would do away with the Zika mosquito.
Oh, okay.
Let me explain, Lucy.
Okay, yes, please.
Male Oxitec mosquitoes are engineered to create offspring carrying a defective gene that kills them before they can reproduce. In the Florida Keys, an online petition has garnered more than 166,000 signatures, more than double its population. Thank you for recognizing that.
That is too funny.
Aimed at stopping the release of about 3 million genetically modified Oxitec mosquitoes. If you're going to release mosquitoes, they better be organic.
That's right.
While the FDA examined Oxitec's proposal and gave preliminary approval in March, the Florida Keys Mosquito Control Board decided to let residents of Key Haven vote on the proposal and say they will adhere to the residents' wishes.
Yeah, right. Famous last
Those in favor of testing the genetically modified mosquitoes in the Keys believe that delaying technology that could slow the spread of Zika is dangerous. Those opposing the use of genetically modified insects worry about government overreach and fear that the mosquitoes could upset the delicate ecological balance in the area and potentially impact tourism.
Yeah, because they're not native. You don't know what havoc they're going to create.
Look. No, nobody's going to Key West because of the lack of mosquitoes. Hello? Way before there was something called Zika, I went to Key West and I went camping and I was like, holy cow, there are a lot of mosquitoes here. And guess what else you have to do? You know, a spray called Off. Have you ever heard of this?
Oh, Deep Woods Off.
You have to get that. You have to get that.
Yeah.
And why do people go down there? Fantasy Fest.
That's right.
And all that other stuff.
Exactly.
Another news story. 9 out of 10 Native Americans are not offended by the Washington Redskins name.
There you go.
The poll by the Washington Post interviewed 504 Native Americans. Some results include 90% polled said the Washington, D.C. football team using the name Redskins does not bother them. 9%, however, did find it offensive. 1% had no opinion. 73% said they do not find Redskins disrespectful. Well, the word, anyway. 21% believe it is disrespectful. 6% had no opinion.
That's right. It's the politicians. Well, then the Cowboys should
Well,
get rid of their
I mean,
name.
I would believe that the 9% who find it offensive probably do find it offensive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I believe that too. But the whole thing started with politicians. This name thing.
But you only need 0.1% to change anything, Robin.
That's right.
Don't forget.
Exactly.
You must get used to seeing male genitalia in the ladies' room.
I know. I can't wait. We're going to camp out.
Next story. The National Football League has agreed to return more than $700,000 paid to its teams by the Pentagon for honoring American soldiers at sporting events in a so-called paid patriotism scheme.
Ooh.
Wow. 2 U.S. senators made the announcement yesterday. Republican Senators John McCain and Jeff Flake said the NFL said in a letter that an external audit had identified $723,000 in payments mistakenly applied to appreciation activities over 4 seasons.
Mistakenly over 4 seasons.
The league had committed to repay that amount to taxpayers in full.
Mm-hmm.
McCain said, I applaud the NFL's audit in response to our oversight investigation into paid patriotism.
Oh, gee.
Returning the $723,000 is the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm. So what do we get, a quarter?
Listen to this one. When you hear this next story, from now on, your search engine of choice is going to be Bing.
Okay.
Google, the search engine, yesterday honored an activist who once said she admired Osama bin Laden.
Oh.
And called the United States the world's main terrorist.
Ooh.
The Google Doodle featured a drawing of Yuri Kochiyama on what would have been her 95th birthday. Kochiyama is featured in the doodle as a young woman when she was outspoken against America's treatment of Japanese Americans during World War II. She and her family were held in internment camps during the war in which Japan was an enemy and people of Japanese ancestry were eyed with suspicion.
Oh, my God.
She later befriended Malcolm X and controversial Nation of Islam minister and human rights activist. Or the controversial. Following the 9/11 terrorist attacks on the United States, Kochiyama was a sharp critic of what she called the aggressive American military. I consider Osama bin Laden as one of the people that I admire, she said in an interview 2 years after the attacks.
Oh, my gosh.
To me, he is in the category... well, she's gone.
Good.
To me, he is in the category of Malcolm X, Che Guevara, Patrice Lumumba, Fidel Castro, all leaders that I admire.
What's the matter with Google?
Well, there's one called Bing.
Yep, just like Rolling Stone honoring that other Yahoo guy.
Pretty picture, right. And one more Google story.
Oh, okay.
Google yesterday appealed the decision by France's Data Privacy Oversight Agency that the search engine must remove or censor the right to be forgotten URLs throughout the world. In 2014, Europe's top court ruled that Google must respond to user requests to move irrelevant or outdated links in searches of their names. But Google worked toward a compromise. It would enforce the rule in Europe, but retain the content in other markets, including the United States, by creating different privacy standards. So,
oh gosh,
you don't have a right to be forgotten.
There you go. I like that quote too.
All right, we will be right back. On the other side, Galen Nunold is part of a golf tournament today to help with the 5 points of life with Life South.
Exactly.
We'll find out how that's going. I think Dan Martone is part of it as well. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. In the crash of Egypt Air Flight 804, there has been debris found, even a body part, according to the Greek defense minister, quoting Egyptian authorities.
The consensus, of course, remains that terror was to blame, not technical failure, and so they'll be looking closely at this debris now they've got it for any signs of explosion or fragmentation. Meanwhile, though, the search continues for those all-important black boxes.
Fox's Benjamin Hall.
Airbus investigators are still on standby there, waiting to assist, but the sea there is deep. However, they now have to help them a surveillance aircraft being sent by the US. It's the P-3 Orion. It's known as a mad boom, and it's used to find large metallic objects, such as an aircraft, below the sea's surface.
The lead suspect in the Paris terror attacks going before investigators, but Salah Abdeslam refused to talk during the questioning. And USA Swimming moves a pre-Olympic training camp out of Puerto Rico because of the Zika virus. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Wildfires burn millions of acres each year. And each year, wildland firefighters like Fire Chief James Hall battle to contain them. But they can't do it alone.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. It can ignite and destroy your home, your community, or more. That single ember can be just as dangerous as the wildfire itself. But you can do something firefighters can't. You can act now to prepare your home and your community for wildfire. You can reduce the risk. Do your part. Go to fireadapted.org.
Get fire adapted. Learn what you can do now to reduce wildfire damage later at fireadapted.org. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Learn more at fireadapted.org.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
We're saving thousands with Robert Palmer.
So rule number one is always shop around. Always shop around. If you're trying to get a mortgage, if you're trying to get the best credit card, if you're looking at student loans.